John, did you reward them for a day off yesterday for the win at the weekend?
We did, yeah. I think it was well deserved as well. They've worked really hard, and yeah. So hopefully, it was the right thing to do, and we can move on to Exeter now.
It must be a really good place at the moment to be, the training ground and the dressing room and the corridors at Vale Park, because things are going pretty well for you at the moment.
Yeah, there's a good atmosphere, not only inside the football club, but obviously on the terraces as well, and around the area. I think people can see a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully we can keep it going. We don't want to just it all to peter out now. We want to keep going till the end and see how many points we can get.
On reflection, is that the best win that you've had since you've become the manager?
Yeah, and I think probably the most important as well. But I think the performance was really good. We talked about it before that we should have scored more goals. Their goalkeeper played really well, but to perform as we have done in the last few games is full credit to the players, because they have been under a lot of pressure. There's no bigger pressure than going out of the Football League. So to perform like they have done is, full credit and shows real good character.
I think what you've done though is you've come in and you seem to have raised a fitness level within the players that they keep going and keep going now.
Yeah, I think you could see on Saturday. We didn't give Crew a minute's peace, and a lot of the credit goes. And we've got Andy Davis who does the fitness and conditioning, and Andy's got a great deal of experience and is a real good bloke and a real good asset to Port Vale. So credit has to go to Andy, and obviously the lads put everything into training, and it shows when we come on Saturday.
Now I know that obviously you're aware of fitness is a key part of football, but a little bird tells me that Sir Alex Ferguson's talked to you about fitness of players as well. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, obviously before he was ill, obviously I used to speak to him not on a regular basis, but spoke to him a little bit and he gave me a lot of good advice, as you can imagine, and part of it was about fitness and players at the end of the games. Fitness can tell, and that it is making a difference. You can see that, and the players are brought into it, and hopefully we can keep that going now, because you can see results, and if you see results, then everybody's confident in what you're doing.
Where did that friendship start?
It started through a friend of mine who's a good friend of Sir Alex. That's Nick Bianchi, and it just grew from there really. And he invited myself down to watch a game at Man United, and then invited me into his office, and had a good hour or two chatting, which was nice, just me and him. So it's just developed from there really. Have
you still got his ear if you need it?
Yeah, I saw him the other week at one of his charity dues, and had a chat to him, and yeah, if I needed anything, I'm sure he would be more than willing to help.
Well, you obviously have had some good advice, and you're doing well, because you've been nominated for Manager of the Month as well. So that's must be some good news for you.
It is. It's great, but I never think of it as Manager of the Month. It's more team. It's about the team, and if that's where you say it's Manager of the Month, but it's Team of the Month, isn't it? So again, full credit to everybody at the football club.
You must be pleased though that the team are responding to what you're doing and what you want.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a lucky break. When I first come in, I wasn't doing anything different, but we weren't getting the results, and we had about 4 decisions go against us that could have changed things. But maybe it was a good thing that it didn't happen straight away, because it's made us work even harder. So yeah, it's as I say, at the moment it's come together, but in football it can soon change. So we won't get too carried away with it.
Well, you've put the smiles back on fans' faces, John. How much are you enjoying your time here?
I love it. Yeah, days like Saturday, you can't help but enjoy it. So and you got to make the most of it when it happens. So yeah, we enjoy the wins, and like I say, you don't get too carried away whether you win or lose. You can't in football. You just have to keep moving on to the next one, keep proving yourself, and that's what the message is to the players. Really, just keep proving themselves.
Just one defeat in 7 games for you. You know, you must be feeling more confident with this team now, whoever it is you're playing.
Yeah, you've got to. You know, you can see in the players that when they get the ball now, there's more options on the ball. People want the ball, and they're making good decisions. So hopefully it'll carry on.
Take us back to that first day that you walked in and you'd seen the team, and obviously things, when a new manager comes in, it's never really been that it's a good time because things aren't going too well for the team. But take us back to that first day to how you're seeing the changes around the place now with I don't know, characters and personalities and attitudes.
Yeah, you just get to know the players obviously better. When I first come in, I'm thinking, what the hell do I do here? But you know, it's players when they get confident can look completely different, and that's been the case. But from coming through the door, I knew there was a lot of good people at the football club, and if we could get it going, we'd get good support as well from the supporters. That's been the case, and it gives me a great deal of pleasure to come on a Saturday and see people enjoy themselves, and that's what we wanted from the start. Whether that continue for a long period, I'd like to think it could do, but at the moment, you know, everything's great.
You said, what the hell do I do here? What did you do? What was the first thing you did to try and turn things around?
I think you just saw it with the training, and you know, getting the intensity of the training up, and the players responded to that, and that's. You can talk about coaching and different systems, but the way that you improve is by when you train. If you train at a high tempo, then you've got to improve because you've got to deal with things quicker. You've got to think quicker, be aware, and that's one thing we did straight away. And as I say, the main thing for me is you stop the opposition from playing. If you can't do anything else, then stop the opposition from playing, and then hopefully your ability comes through.
Your defence has been doing well. It's a young defence as well. Did you have any concerns about that when you look across the ages of the defenders that you got, or is it a little bit more like Hobson's choice? Really, that's what you've got to do.
Yeah, I didn't have any concerns. I think again the main thing is why we're defending well is because the teams when you're closing people down from the top, then defensively you have less to do. We're spending more time attacking than we are defending. But the players that we've got at the back, like on Saturday, they may be young, but they're very good players. And if we can keep the majority of them, it bodes well for the football club.
Moving forward, that's what you're wanting: young players that are good, that can progress and develop with you.
Yeah, he's trying to get a happy. You want a mix of players, a little bit of experience to go with the younger ones. But the main thing is, whatever their age is their ability. And if we can get the ability with the right attitude, then you're onto a winner.
You'll get a chance today to maybe assess Luke Joyce and Manuel Leakey. Do you know whereabouts they are in terms of their injuries and recovery?
Yeah, Manny's struggling, so he could be out a while. Obviously, we're hoping that Luke will be back in contention for Saturday.
Do you know what it is, Manny's injury?
His calf.